No one has successfully defended 2 different titles in one night. Recent memory is Seth Rollins, double champ for Night of Champions in 2015. Again, Clash of Champions in 2019. Becky Lynch, Money in the Bank, 2019. No one can do it. Can Stephanie Vaquer do it? Booker, though, I come to you and I say, what advice would you have for Vaquer? You competed twice at the infamous Bash of the Beach 2000, but also at Super Brawl 8. You defended your TV title twice.
Yes, indeed. Rick Martel as well as Perry Saturn. 42 minutes inside the middle of that square circle. It's the test of all tests tonight for Stephanie Vaquer. You can call this her Night of Champions victory.
Oh, big body slam from the challenger. And Graves, you were actually ringside last year for the King and Queen of the Ring. You witnessed just how grueling multiple matches could be in one night, as Parker is certainly in control.
But I would dare say it's as much mental as it is physical. Correct me if I'm mistaken, Booker T. Vaquer right now cannot afford to be thinking even a little bit about the second defense she has coming later tonight. She has to be focused on the task at hand, which is defending the NXT Women's Championship.
Definitely needs to be focused on the task at hand. And I watched Jaida Parker's body language. She had a lot of nervous energy. She's got to get those butterflies to line up and fly straight here tonight.
Well, there you see our general manager, Abe, along with the women's locker room, looking on at this matchup as Jaida Parker navigating her way to the bottom rope. We talked about the first of 3 championship matches here tonight. It's just crazy to think that Stephanie Vaquer is going to be in 2 of them.
Down.
Jaida Parker close to the ropes, but opting to kick out. Both women back to their feet. Vaquer right back in. Nice takedown, looking for maybe a pinning predicament. She got one, couldn't get the 3, and that was close.
Very, very close. Miss Parker very nearly let the opportunity slip through her fingers.
You see that? I like what Stephanie Vaquer is doing right there, trying to slow the process down just a little bit.
Well, you know, I want to bring up something, Graves, you just talked about. Stephanie Vaquer could actually lose it all tonight. I don't think we're even talking about that. She could lose both her titles tonight and be left with nothing.
Of course, she could be making the exact opposite type of history that she aspired to in this industry, that she made in New York City. This could be a catastrophic evening for the career of Stephanie Vaquer.
And Booker, it was Graves moments ago talking about Fallon Henley. You know, Henley,
shoulders down.
Oh, man.
You know, Fallon Henley, along with that locker room, is watching this match so close.
Oh, yes, most definitely. Like I always say, wait a minute. I always say it, preparation is the only luck you're ever going to have, and I'm sure Fallon Henley is chomping at the bit to get that title back around her waist.
Not to mention the fact that by the time Vaquer steps into the ring with Fallon Henley, she will have already competed once tonight. She could be significantly less than 100%.
Oh, what a year it's been for Vaquer already. First woman to hold the women's and the women's North American title. She's nominated for a Slammy Breakout Superstar of the Year, and right now she is looking to break down the challenger, that being Jaida Parker in Vaquer's first championship defense of the night. Wow, Jaida Parker bringing her A game here tonight. Are we going to have a new champion? NXT Women's title is on the line. Jaida Parker looking for that golden opportunity, that golden moment. And to keep talking about later on tonight with Fallon Henley, she right now has to be scribbling, Booker, in her notebook, talking about weak spots, injured parts of the body. She's got to be making a game plan.
And the thing is, we're not even talking about, you know, perhaps an ankle tweak here, a knee tweak here. Anything could happen in the match just to knock Stephanie Vaquer right off the top of the mountain, man.
And Booker, you know as well as anybody, once you step out of the ring and your body cools down just a little bit, things start locking up, things get a little tighter. So maybe a minor injury during the match that you don't necessarily notice in the layoff in between can become a big, big problem for a competitor.
Exactly right. I always say, you know, in this business, time off is your worst enemy. You want to start the grind. Here we go.
Hook of the leg. And well, I mean, to that point, I mean, you asked Booker to do him a spin and Rooney. It takes him 4.5 hours to warm up.
It's a 4.5 hour warm up.
I mean, it's a great point, and it's something we're going to have to think about all night long here on NXT. Nice snap suplex from Parker, going back into a cover, another hook of the leg, and another near fall.
And I love this strategy at this point from Jaida Parker. Deliver a maneuver, go for the cover. Do it again and again and again, because even though she may not be succeeding in pinning Stephanie Vaquer, it's forcing Vaquer to exert energy just to kick out of these pinning combinations.
Do you think that Parker is starting to zero in on a body part? I mean, you can take a look at Stephanie Vaquer. That lower back is starting to turn a little bit red from a couple of the shots from Parker, but Parker just took one from the champion. And Vaquer just a knee to the stomach, buckling the knees of the champion. And Parker right back in. Oh, high impact offense. And Graves, to your point, into another cover, another hook of the leg, and another kick out by the champ.
Fantastic running blockbuster delivered by Jaida Parker, who is in complete control at the moment. If we know anything about Vaquer, it only takes the slightest opportunity to present itself for the Dark Angel to find herself back on top.
NXT Universe trying to rally Stephanie Vaquer in this moment, in this matchup. Jaida Parker, though, certainly has shown how much she's progressed.
No, I mean, she's all about going out there and taking care of business. No plan, no jiving, just business. That's what's going to take Jaida Parker all the way to the top, baby.
Vaquer trying to get back to a vertical base, trying to create a little bit of separation. Jaida Parker slamming the door shut. NXT Women's Championship on the line. The challenger has been in control. And Booker, you have always been very fond of the moxie of Jaida Parker.
No. I love everything about Jaida Parker, but you got to speak on moxie. You got to speak about Stephanie Vaquer defending twice in one night. Can she do it? That's the question. Oh no, man.
Fall.
So close.
Let's go back to some of the action.
This is before the break. Jaida Parker taking advantage of an opening and ripping control of this matchup away from the champion. Backstabber by Parker into the cover.
Title's
new champion.
On the line, and Vaquer able to kick out one more time. And look, Jaida follows your book to a T, Booker. No friends.
I mean, it's a very, very selfish business, Vic. I mean, you got one shot at greatness. And tonight is Jaida Parker's night. Well, it could be.
Something else we haven't talked about, Graves. This match very well could determine.
Caught in the triangle.
And looking for, she can't get the victory on the submission, but she's certainly doing some damage.
Listen, champion's advantage in effect. Jaida Parker has to pin or make Vaquer submit to become champion. But look at Stephanie fly.
Beautiful.
As the women's division looks on.
And Vaquer now wondering what's going through her mind, because as I was saying, this match here, looking for the feint kick, and it connected, could determine who the champion is in the women's division at Stand and Deliver.
Oh, wait a minute.
Booker's not even going to let you get in your front, Graves.
What are we going to do here? Are we going to do it? Oh, yes, baby. Here we go.
Well, look, for Vaquer, practice does not make perfect. Practice creates habits. Habits creates consistency. Consistency creates championship results. And it's Jaida Parker who's able to weather this storm early on.
Oh, baby,
up.
look at the power.
An arrow.
You gotta be kidding me.
The champion. Challenger to the cover, and a near fall.
That's focus right there. Jaida Parker is laser focused here tonight.
Yeah, but Jaida came up a little bit lame on that right leg, I believe. You have to fight through the agony.
It's all about becoming champion. Hoisting up one more time. Vaquer able to counter. NXT Universe showing their love, their appreciation, and a spine buster.
Beautiful.
Shaking the spine of the champion is the challenger. And Jaida Parker could be closing in.
She's going for it, Vic.
On that golden moment.
She's going for it right now. This could be it. This could be it. Right here, baby. High step in. Are we going to high step? Are we going high step?
Jordan Grace.
Where did she come from?
Parker took her off the ball, turning back around. Referee might have to step in here. Adrian Butler coming in, maybe looking for that hypnotic caught, rolling through. Vaquer caught Parker.
Here is your winner and still the NXT Women's Champion, the NXT Women's North American Champion, Stephanie Vaquer.
I mean, that's got to be a sense of relief in an odd way for Vaquer, right? She at least retains one of her titles tonight.
One down, one to go, but
Look
the story at the moment is Parker and Jordan Grace